Listen, this has to be said. This has to be said. Bro, I'm looking at Stephen A. Smith talk to Charlamagne the God, bro. And I really don't even care for Charlamagne the God no more, period. I didn't when Trump was running. You know, it's something when you got something against somebody and they actually did something to us. And when I say us, I'm talking about African American people. I'm African American. I'm not mixed with nothing. Personally, I think Charlamagne the God. I don't think he claims African American no more. Look like he bleached his skin and all that by the way his face looks. So, with that being said, no disrespect to him, but I'm just really tired of people, period, not paying homage when people actually do something. You supporting Barack Obama, a fake brother, a brother that ain't, man, you know he ain't no brother at all. He wasn't even raised with no brothers. We did the research. This man was born in Kenya and raised in Hawaii and another part of Asia. You wasn't around no brothers. Your nanny was a transgender man. Like, bro, you don't know what it is to be a real brother. And when he came in here, I thought it was, I voted for him because I thought it was a great idea to vote in. It'll be history to have the first black president. He never showed one thing Trump kept asking him, show your birth certificate. I didn't even care back then because I felt like Barack Obama was one of the most intelligent presidents ever. Like, he articulates speeches like to the T. Like, nobody can articulate a speech better than him. No president, none. Trump, Roosevelt, none of them. Abraham Lincoln, nobody could. Reagan, nobody could touch him. Bush's, both of the Bush, they can't touch him when it comes to giving a speech. Joe Biden, guaranteed. But to not give this man credit and to have a problem with this man, period, not pay homage to somebody who did something for us. A lot of people, I always was asking when the race was going on, I asked people, I watched this young Caucasian dude named Nick Shirley on the internet, right? And I saw him first say some stuff that I was saying. He was interviewing people, just asking them about Kamala Harris and, X, Y, and Z. And nobody, even when I ask people this question, they can't answer it. What did Kamala Harris do to earn your support? Zero. Nobody to this day can ever answer nothing. She didn't get voted in the primaries. She couldn't articulate speeches. And then you threaten the union and tell them they better jump on board or else. That's why they pulled their support from her, because she's too arrogant. As far as Barack Obama goes, he never did. I didn't never see him do nothing for African American people. Absolutely zero. Zero. At least Kamala Harris kept it real and said, "Oh, I'm not gonna do nothing for black people." And that's why I said I'm not gonna vote for her, period. That's why I jumped off the Democratic Party, because everybody on the Democratic Party, y'all love Section 8, AFDC, food stamps, and low income. I don't need none of that. I grind every day and get mine. I'm a business owner, I'm an entrepreneur, and I got a few things going. Everybody's not going to be like us. Like, it's not, everybody ain't going to make it. I understand that, but I don't need nobody to give me nothing for free for me to keep voting for them. You buying my vote. I don't need to get bought like that. You kicked the father out the house, so now you could control everything. That was just like the Democrats just put a spell on black people, and we came, it seemed like we can't get out of it. But everybody gets it, not just black people. Everybody gets low income, Section 8, all nationalities. So now don't let me narrow it down just to one. Don't let me narrow it down to one demographic. So when people ask me, well, what did Trump do to earn your support? Okay, so this is when we kick it off, right? Trump, he freed my homeboy from life in prison. Y'all can look it up. Corvain Cooper is his name. Corvain Cooper. He freed him, first of all, my homie. How many people could say the president freed their homeboy? Right? So I'm paying homage to Trump just for that. My homie ain't got no money. He probably got money now because he always been a hustler. But when he was in there, I was sending him $100 every 2-3 months. So he ain't had no money to get at Trump, so we can't use him. But Trump freed the Detroit mayor that they gave all that time to. See, Trump is a fair dude when it comes to anybody. You give somebody too much time, Trump, like, as long as you got somebody advocating for you, Trump gonna come get you. The Detroit mayor, Kodak Black, NBA Youngboy, Larry Hoover, Lil Wayne, and a host of other black people. He just pardoned the black lady and gave her a job as the pardon czar. So she goes in the prison system and looks for whoever got over sentenced and got too much time, and she brings it to Trump and he signs off and lets him out. That's a black lady. While y'all was talking about, oh yeah, Trump ain't put no black people in there. He put a few black people up in there. So do your research and go check it out, and thank me later. But so I give him the homeboy, and I give him then a host of other famous people, and then a lot of unfamous people, black people that I don't know. He let them out. Okay, so then we travel on. The HBCUs used to come down every year and have to ask the government for money. Trump asked the HBCU directors, why y'all keep coming down here asking for money? They told Trump, that's what we have to do to get money. He funded HBCUs permanently. Permanently. Okay, so remember back in the slave days, the slave owner didn't want the slaves to learn how to read. Trump just funded black education, man. I can't overlook that. I'm not in college, but my kids, my kids going to college. My young son, he doing crazy. He's straight A student. So, boom, HBCU, he might go. Or he might go to Yale. All right, you know what I'm saying? He might go to somewhere big. I hope wherever he wants to go, that's where he's going. That's his choice. Okay, but then we travel on. So that's a couple of things already, right? When y'all ask me how did Trump get my support? Then he came around with this. See, a lot of you dudes that's not criminals, you won't understand this part, and that's why y'all overlooking it, because you never been in jail and you never gonna go to jail because you probably soft as unbaked biscuits and you abide by the law, which I commend to you. I'm not hating on you for not wanting to go to jail. Jail is not a great place, but Trump did something that Obama should have did for us, and this is the problem right here. A white man approved the First Step Act, and he got on stage and said it. I approved the First Step Act because it hurt black people the most. I can't take them back. I can't take them words out of his mouth. He said it out of his mouth himself. Trump approved the First Step Act. For y'all that ain't never been in the federal prison system, when you go to the federal prison system, you have to do 85% of your time. So imagine getting 20 years and having to do 85% of your time. So the First Step Act is an act to where people can go take classes. It might take them 18 months to finish a class or a year to finish a class, but you can get up to 18 months knocked off your sentence, and you could do this multiple times. You could take multiple classes and they all decrease your time. Trump did that. I can't overlook that. That's three things, right? So then we circle back around. He's negotiating and stopping these wars. That's four things, right? Trump is a real businessman. He goes and make deals. Y'all might not understand these tariffs right now. You might not understand because it's hitting us hard. Yes, it is. I'm an entrepreneur. I make things in China. The prices have went up. But that's when the market goes up. But the tariffs is winning. He's doing things with the tariffs. He went and flew his plane, his private jet, to go get Nelson Mandela when he got out of jail. That's 5 things. He put Jennifer Hudson up for 6 months when her family got executed. That's 6 things. He didn't have to do that. He let a lady stay in his apartment building scot-free, a black lady. That's 7 things. Like, when y'all ask me, How did Trump earn my support? What do you mean? Trump got more pictures with black people. Trump done been to more black parties than Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, and Obama put together. Obama didn't do nothing for us, man. Absolutely nothing. I love the brother because he can give a speech and he's very intelligent. That's all I love about him. But he ain't did nothing for us. Zero. He ain't even put it out there so it could get shot down. I didn't see him sign no executive orders for nothing. He didn't sign no executive orders for nothing. So that's the problem I'm having when y'all get to talk about Barack Obama and all. Man, that man ain't did nothing. That man ain't even a real brother. Come on, man. All that brother talk, you see that's why it backfired on you. Why it backfired on you. We said, oh yeah, y'all don't want to vote for one. Man, you don't know what we thinking. You don't know what nobody else is thinking. Man, I told my best friend, I said, baby, you got to stop thinking for people. When you ask a question, I wonder what they was thinking. You automatically saying you don't know them people. You don't know what they thinking. But that's my thing right there. When people ask me, well, why did you vote for Donald Trump? How did he earn your support? And I tell them right there. I just gave y'all 7 things that he's done that I have to pay homage for. See, a lot of people that ain't never been to jail, you don't know what it's like to be a criminal, but you got one in your family. So that's why that's where that margin of error comes in. At I'm looking at it like that. I'm looking at 8 things. Let me say 8 things. All the people that lost their position in the military because of not taking the shot that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, the Democrats, made y'all do and made y'all lose. He reinstated all them people in the military. That's 8 things. That's 8. It's a couple more things that I can't think of right now, but I got 10 things that I could bring up that Trump has done proactively and put Americans first. Period. Come on now, man. Y'all gotta pay homage to that man. Y'all gotta pay. He ain't the greatest president in the world. Nah, he ain't for everybody. But he done earned his respect. He done did his due diligence, and he done earned everything. Yes, Trump is a live wire. That's what we need in there. People don't like Trump because he don't take orders. If you doing wrong, he gonna bust you out. Period, point blank. And I respect that. If you disloyal to him, and that's another thing I like about him. Anybody who's disloyal to me or disloyal to him, we got a problem. We got to cut him off. That's how I am in real life. If you disloyal, if you don't have no loyalty to me, I got to cut you off. I respect that. I respect Trump because he tell you to your face, I don't like you. See what he just did to Charlamagne the God? He read him his rights as he's supposed to in a real way. Like, yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, Charlamagne gonna get some extra fame off this, but I don't respect Charlamagne the God at all. Period. And I bet you that's why Angela Yee left the Breakfast Club because DJ Envy is one of them neutral dudes. I like Envy because he neutral. I like the questions he asks. He don't do too much. Charlamagne the God do too much. Charlamagne the God think he's perfect. Brother man, no sir. I bet you that's why Angela Yee left. We'll never know because she kept it gangster and she ain't said nothing. But I guarantee the reason why she left is because Charlamagne the God, bro. You see when Birdman came up there, that boy tucked his tail. He didn't say nothing to Birdman. He could have went in another room and went head up with Birdman. I bet you any amount of money Birdman, his bodyguards would have let them go head up 1-on-1. If Birdman is the one who sets the rules. So if I tell my security, hey, y'all stand down, let me get down with him 1-on-1, head up. Charlamagne the God tucked his tail like a mark. Real talk. That's why I don't really respect him. He up here, like, I got a problem when somebody try to lead you down a dark alley, knowing that it's wrong. Knowing that party is wrong. You try to sign us up for that party. You interviewed her. What made me mad about Charlamagne the God is he interviewed her and he didn't ask her no real questions. Just like Matt Barnes and Stephen. They didn't ask her no real questions either. I don't respect their podcast either. Y'all wanted to get the clout, and y'all wanted to get the clout and interview the vice president, but you didn't want to ask her no real questions. Why you even have her on there? Are you in the community, or are you in some other community? Let me know. Like, I'm real with this. Like, it makes me mad when I see like stuff like going out. And now I know, because Joe Rogan kept it 1,000. She didn't go on Joe Rogan's podcast because she didn't want to be asked about marijuana convictions. She lied about that. She had her team putting all kind of stuff on the internet to cover up. But I went back. A few years back where it told the real. They got you running around. They got people. She got black people running around talking about, oh, it was only 55 convictions. Come on, man. You don't get promoted to attorney general by only giving 55 convictions. Come on, man. Even I'm smarter than that, and I'm a street dude. Her whole campaign was built on a lie. That's why she lost, on a lie. You tried to go in there with a hate speech and talk, oh, Donald Trump's a fascist, he's a racist. Now, you did the typical female stuff and it backfired on you. And Stephen A. Smith said something the other day, and he was really right about it. He said, man, if Michelle Obama, I'm cool on Michelle Obama too, though, for what she said. But he said if Michelle Obama, and Stephen A. Smith called her out on it too, as we should. We got to start calling people out, period. Like, ain't no more nice guy, and because you're a celebrity, none of that, bro. She said, oh, I believe Michelle Obama, if she would have ran, she would have won. I believe she would have beat Trump. She got more pizzazz. She know how to articulate a speech way better than Kamala Harris. But she messed up when she said, go behind your husband's back. Go behind your other half, go behind his back and vote who you want to vote for. Nah. See, a lot of these Democrats, a lot of people vote because they grandmother, they uncle, they son, they cousin, they grandma, they auntie, they uncle, they daddy, and they mama voted Democrat. So they automatically vote Democrat. Don't do no research, though. You just voting Democrat. That was me. My folks was voting Democrat, so I was voting Democrat. My mentor, me and him cussed each other out one day. Well, he didn't even cuss me out. He was cool. I was doing all the cussing. Man, you voting for this racist white man, and whoop. He said, calm down, G. He kept telling me, calm down. That's what he said, calm down. And then he started making me do research. We went and did some research together. I was like, wow. I changed over from the Democrat Party and ran with Trump because he was more realer than the Democrats ever. The Democrats is, I watched Joe Biden go talk to Cardi B. Cardi B ain't got nothing to do with the black community. Zero. I'm trying to figure out, was he going there to get a lap dance or get a rap session in? Like, what did you do that for? Like, for real. So yeah, when Charlamagne the God try to slice Donald Trump down, what you doing? You ain't what you doing? I bet I do more for the black community than Charlamagne the God ever do. I'm feeding the people. I don't got to put it all on camera. I feed the people, give them money, do all kind of stuff for the homeless. You probably walk past the homeless, though. Look at them with a frown. Real talk, though. Yeah, tell me what the Democrats have done. Tell me what Barack Obama did for black people, man. That's what I want to know. Tell me what he did for black people. Trump saying, oh yeah, felons he trying to do things, man, for America. Truck drivers need to, he pushing the line that truck drivers need to speak English. Why? That putting Americans in the driver's seat. If you got to speak English, you know how many truck drivers is out of there? You know how many truck drivers gonna lose they, because if you don't speak English, 9 times out of 10, you are an illegal alien. 9 times out of 10, you wasn't even raised in this country. So that's going to give Americans more jobs. That's 9 things right there. That's 9 things. That's 9 things right there for you. Then, you know what he did that was special to me during the pandemic? A lot of people say, oh, it would have been money like this, even with the Democrat. No, it wouldn't. Because as soon as the Democrats got in office, go look and see what they said. Joe Biden, as soon as he got in office, oh, COVID is over. People still got COVID right now. He said that so he wouldn't have to give out no more free money. So I'm going to pay homage to Trump. That's 10 things. He had money flowing like a choo-choo train through the ghetto, period, when COVID was in. And it was 10 It was 10 institutions, 10 corporations giving out money and loaning money when Trump was in there. I cannot give that credit to nobody else because Trump was in the seat when the money was being given out. And if anybody knows Trump, if you watch this and go research this, Trump got on stage with I forgot the treasurer, and the treasurer said, oh, Trump wants you to know that he told us to add another $1 billion to the stimulus package. He didn't say for white people. He didn't say for black people. He didn't say for Mexicans, Chinese, Korean. He didn't say none of that. He said, he told me to add another $1 billion for Americans. See, what people don't know, Trump wanted to give us 2,000. Congress only wanted to give us 600. This is all factual. This is fact check. You can look it up on the internet, everything. I can't turn my back on Trump. I just gave y'all 10 reasons why he earned my support. Now give me some reasons why Obama, what did Obama do? Give me the reasons what Obama did. Give me the reasons what Kamala Harris and Joe Biden did. You can't. That's what I'm talking about right there. The proof is in the pudding. Everything I said on this video, watch it twice. And go back and see if what I'm saying is the truth. Because if I'm lying, you ain't gonna be able to find it online, right? But everything I just said, you could go look at online. You could go look at online, man. Real talk. If you get any value from, I'm sorry I got so passionate, but I'm really real about this. And we gotta pay. You got if it bark like a dog, it's a dog. Period, point blank. I can't stand Charlamagne the God. Let him know I said it, man. He ain't paying homage for what somebody did. Y'all want to hate somebody just to hate him. You don't even know why you hate Trump. He ain't did nothing to black people. Oh, you think I'm gonna turn my support around for somebody who ain't did nothing to me or my people? He ain't did nothing but good for us. Ain't no other president gave us this. What do you mean? I gotta pay homage. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a criminal, but I got family that's criminals. So I don't want, anybody that knows, anybody that knows this thing, they know that, if you get sentenced to 20 years of jail, that's going to hurt your family. So if you got a way to get home early and to get your sentence shortened and not be sentenced to all that time going in from the first day, I got to pay homage to Trump. Then there's a lot of people going around saying, he's separating the illegal immigrants from their kids. Listen, when I did a crime, I went to jail. They separated me from my kids. I did a crime. Coming in this country undocumented illegally is illegal. So when they separate you from your kid, I used to be tripping on that because I thought separating them from their kids is awful. But when you cross that line, when you cross the border, you saying that right there, I'm giving y'all action on taking me away from my kids. I'm going to commit this crime because I want to come to this country. I want a better future. I want to make more money. But I'm going to cross this line, and I hope I don't get you got consequences that come with crossing the line illegally. So now I see it a little different now. You come into this country, you commit a crime when you coming in this country, they're going to separate you from your kids. You caused that. I did a crime and went to jail. I caused that. And they took me away from my kids. I caused that. If you get any value from this video, please like, follow, and subscribe. Like, follow, and subscribe. It don't cost one red penny to like, follow, and subscribe. I appreciate it. My channel is growing. I appreciate everybody for subscribing to my channel. My channel is growing slowly, but it's growing for sure. We're looking better than last year. If you can't subscribe, I understand it. It's no problem. A lot of people don't want to subscribe all the time. But I do tell truth. I don't do no clickbait, but I appreciate it if you could do one thing and like this video. It helps it move around in the YouTube atmosphere. It helps people thumbs down, thumbs up, like it, share it, send it, love it, or shove it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want people to do. All I'm talking about is true facts. And remember, go look back up. I just gave y'all 10 things that Trump has done to earn my support. 10. Tell me what the Democrats have done. Thank you.